Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here and do a little solo video about something that I'm going through lately. Something I don't think that gets talked about enough. So much of the time, social media especially, we kind of see A to B, A being the build and the high calories and the food and looking thick and loving it, and then we see the dial turned and now you're dieting and you're looking smaller and leaner and everything goes to plan. However, often the path to A to B is not as simple as just turning a dial. I really wish it was. However, our bodies are super complex. They're very fascinating machines, and sometimes you have to do different things to get to B, and that's kind of what I'm encountering right now. I have been cutting now for 4 weeks, I believe, and I have seen zero change kind of to my body, to the scale, and that's been pretty frustrating. I like to think that when you're ready to get into a cutting phase, you just, turn the dial, lower your calories, up your cardio. However, sometimes that is not exactly how it works. And it is something that I think we go through often when we're getting from A to B, but we don't really talk about that part. It's kind of boring, it's kind of frustrating, it's not glamorous. I have been doing this long enough now that I do realize it's a process. It's not linear. Weight loss does not always go the way you want it to, and sometimes the way we get there is going to look different every single time we do it. So my coach has asked me this week to track my steps. So I got a cool step counter here off Amazon, $50. I love it. And we're gonna see if maybe just stepping up some light activity is gonna kind of start the process. So today I'm gonna try to get in an extra 25 minutes of steps and see if that will help this week. I'm definitely at a different place than I thought I was gonna be at the start of this cut. I thought my calories were gonna be a lot higher. I thought I was going to be at a lot lower cardio than I am. However, every cut, every build is different, so you have to just go with it. And you can't expect every time to be the same. Sometimes it's going to be easier and you're going to have high calories and low output, and then times like this I am on a lot lower calories than I want it to be and a lot more output than I want it to be, but that's okay. Having a coach during these periods of time is so helpful. I can't stress that enough. Having someone to just remind you to stay on course and to trust the process, it's really helpful. I'm really grateful for my coach. He is really good at reassuring me, giving me kind of a plan of action of how we're going to go about combating that. So these times are frustrating, and I think it's okay to get frustrated, but just keep checking the boxes. It happens to all of us. I like to think that Shane and I are, pretty obsessed with this lifestyle, and we eat, breathe, live this lifestyle, and I'm still having issues with it, so everybody experiences these issues. I'll admit, when the idea of adding, more steps into the day was said, I was a little grumpy about it. And then I took a step back and I thought, we're coming into summer, the days are getting nicer. I really should use this to my advantage, like get out there, go for walks. I thought about rollerblading. I haven't done that in a while. So it's actually a really good reason to get outside more. And I talked to Shane and, I asked him, can we incorporate this into the days a bit more? And he wants to get out walking too. So it's actually going to be a positive, and it's always about mindset, how you look at it. Do you look at it as in, oh, I have to do, more exercise? Or, can we look at it like I get to do more exercise, or I get to get outside with my kids more? I know I have a habit of being a little bit of a homebody, and I'm the type of person that loves, curling up with a book or my laptop writing. So it's actually really good motivation to get outside and enjoy the sun and fresh air, and that also helps a lot with dieting. So you have to really stop though and think about how fascinating our bodies are. Your body is an incredible machine. Your body does not want to change. As much as we have these great ideas that we want to lose weight and we want to get lean and everything, our body does not want to change. So you have to take a moment to see actually how incredible our bodies are. It will do anything it can to stay the same. And your body kind of turns into like the Prius. It is very fuel efficient and it will not change if it does not have to. So I know right now I'm just kind of going through a phase where my body needs to get comfortable with dropping the weight, with getting started, and I have to be patient and trust the process. That's what I have learned over the years, is not jumping to anything crazy when you hit a plateau. As frustrating as it is, it's best to just keep on course and don't do anything drastic, because that can cause some long-term problems and we don't want to do that. Anyways, that's my chat for today. I am at my time, so I'm going to pack it up and head back upstairs and I think go for a coffee.